Okay, so this is an update on where we are at on the fall play set build. And I wanted to, as practice for all of you, have you draw along with me to reproduce an isometric drawing of what we're working towards with the fall play. So in my conversations with Mr. Ronyak, the director, I drew this out just to get an idea of what he wants. He wants a backdrop that's 20 feet wide, 10 feet tall. It's got some windows in it, clock in the center. And then there's a two series of stages in the front. This is a double high step, a single high step. We're building these steps right now. These are 6 inches high. This is 12 inches high. It doesn't fit on the page, right? So my initial sketches here, they're freehand and too big of a scale. This is an overhead view of something similar. 20-foot backdrop. We want this to taper out slightly. So really it's going to look something like this. The first set of risers, which is the 12-inch high, these would come out 4 feet, and then the second set would come out 8 feet and be a little bit of an angle like this back. So this is our overhead view. So what we're going to draw is an isometric view, but we're going to change the scale up a little bit. On this drawing, we are 1/4 inch equals 1 foot. So one box here would equal 1 foot in real life. We're going to change that to scale 1/4 inch equals 2 feet. And what that looks like is, so one box here would equal 2 feet. 2 boxes, if I wanted to draw a sheet of plywood, would look like this. It would be 4 boxes back, 2 boxes over. That would be a sheet of plywood right there in real life, okay? So I've got to fit all this on here, and knowing that I want to be approximately 32 feet wide in the front, which is going to be 8 sheets of plywood set together with the 4-foot widths, 8 times 4. So if I need to go 32 feet here, that's 16 squares. If I start right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I'm going to drop down a few. This is going to be the front of my stage. Let's go right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Perfect. Okay. That's the front of my stage. I'm going to draw the front of my primary step. Draw that solid, and then I'm going to mark every other is going to be a sheet of plywood back here. 2, 3, 4 sheets, 5, 6, 7, and 8 sheets. Those are going to go back 4 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, missed it. I can connect the back sides here. This will be the back of all of my sheet edges. And then I want to show depth here. My height is going to be 1/4 of a square, because remember this is 2 feet, so half of that would be a foot. I'm going to go 1/4 of a square, 1/4 of a square, 1/4 of a square here. I'm going to connect that together to show my depth or the height of the step. Show the height of the step on this side. And I can also put these segments in because these are going to be individual sheet breaks here for our individual platforms. Just freehand those in, okay? So that's my 8 platforms across the front. I've got 32 feet of platform. I'm going to step back here to only have 24 feet, and that'll be centered in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4 is my middle. This is my center point, and I'm going to go 12 feet each way. 4, 8, 12. And these sheets will actually run, they're gonna bump up another 6 inches here. And then I'm gonna make that step face right away. So that's my secondary step up. This is going to go back just 4 feet. Oh, I drew that crooked. This is gonna go back 4 feet as well. I think you'll see what I'm doing here. What I'm gonna do with these, I need to go 24 feet, so I'm gonna turn these and run them the long way. So I'm only gonna have a sheet once every 8 feet here. This would be vertical, back, and vertical. Let's get this in line here. Back. Connect the backs together. And here's where my depth comes into play back here. This is going to be a full half square high and then connected together to the front. And that kind of disappears behind there. So these are a 12-inch high step. These are a 6-inch high step, and they're going to taper back. The backdrop is going to be 20 feet, and so we're going to go from that center mark here. This is our center point. I can mark a center with a C here, center with a C here, our center point here. We're going to go 10 feet out each way. This would be 4, 8, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's right. It doesn't look like it. 4, 8, 10. This is going to go up 10 feet vertically here. And it'll actually be about 9 feet. But from here we go 1, 2, 3, 4 would be 8 feet, 5 would be 10. That's my backdrop there. That can't be right. No. 2, 4, I drew it the wrong spot. I need to go 10 feet over from this. So this is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's better. And I'm gonna go up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Up 5 because I'm 10 feet high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Over. That's my backdrop. This is going to be a framed wall here, so it's going to be just a 2x4 framed wall, but I'll show some depth. Goes all the way down. This would connect across the top. And this would be angled back slightly. I snuck underneath there. There. And then I've got some windows to draw in here as well. So materials wise, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 sheets of plywood. 11 sheets. Of 1/2 inch CDX. This material here is going to be donated. I can draw these in, but they are 10-foot sheets that we got from Wilkie Sanderson. So the seams will look like this. Those will be upright, and get that vertical. There we go. Each one of these uses 5 1x6 pines. So actually it uses 6. So 6 times 8 is 48. 48 1x6 8-footers. And then each one of these is going to use 6 1x12s. So we've got 18 of those. 18 1x12, 8-foot pine boards. If we have 20 feet of wall section and we do 16 feet or 16 inches on center for our walls, which might be a little overkill, but let's figure it out. Every 8 feet we would have 5, 10, 11, 12, and then our runs across the top, we could do 16 and a 4, or 12, actually a 12 and an 8 would work out good. 10 and a 10, we have to just overlap in the middle, so we need 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 40, no, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31 for the bottom cord. So let's figure 32, 10 foot, 2x4s. And we need 1, 2, 3, 4 12-foot 2x4s. That should take care of us for dimensional lumber anyway for this fall play. Medium girls. Okay, we'll cost this out, see what we've got for expenses. And I think I have my paperwork fall down here. Oh, I don't have it printed off. This is the Simonson's invoice for what the material we got already. And I have it only on my phone here, so I'll have to pull it up in a separate email or add pricing in so we can figure out what we've got total here.